It's late Friday evening. Going over here. Pow! New LSX block. Yes, got that in the house. Got to return this turbo to the David Farlow Jordan Tuck Camp. I got a text today. They're not happy we still got it. But other than that, Camaro up on the rack. What do we got going on? Well, we got one power glide here, another power glide here, a Camaro converter there, and nothing in the car. So, as you guys know, fighting a little bit of a transmission issue, but it's okay. We're going to be good. We're sending it down to Cameron. So, yeah, we got another one. This is our fifth aftermarket case glide we purchased. And is someone here?
Yes. Nope.
The muscle right there. Yeah, so now our backup has a backup to the backup. So the backup needs to be rebuilt. We're going to stick the backup in the car, and then the primary one is going to head down to Cameron, and they're going to check it out and go over it. New Cameron converter, don't really have much testing. Got the travel limiters on the car, got the strange shocks adjusted. Where are we heading tomorrow? Or when they see this, it'll already be happening.
Thunder Valley.
Thunder Valley. It's already over when you guys watch this video. That's a good thing, though. It means you guys are staying busy with videos. So, give me the rundown. What are your thoughts right now? It is late 2019. The Camaro. How has this year been for the cow?
Cow's been in retirement. How many times have you run it this year? I bet you can count it on one hand.
No. How do you feel the cow has been this year?
Well, early on, there's a bunch of axle problems.
Got that figured out.
Was that this year or was that not last year?
That was January. That was this year. That was January of this year. Then we put a glide in it.
Yep.
And then it worked well.
Yep.
And then we started having issues with converter,
Yep.
transmission.
It's never.
Here's the issue.
It never had the right
No.
stuff together.
Ever.
Right.
But here's the issue: is we get these transmissions and we just stick them in the car. That may or may not have runs on it, but it's going to go in the car and we're going to run it. So it's not like we're doing anything wrong. It's just the way of life, and we're all okay with it. It's the way of the road. What else we're doing is we're taking the hood off. I know this can be very controversial. We're ditching the dump tubes for this track outing. Because they got so much weight to them, and they're literally breaking the welds. Yeah, on the two-step. It's literally banging so hard. The car never used to bang like it does on the two-step. And now they're banging so hard that we're going to take the hood off, we're going to turn the wastegate dumps up, and we're going to run it with no hood just for this outing until I decide what we're going to do. Whether I make these aluminum or whether I cut holes in the hood, I'm not sure. But that is a quick fix for what we got going on.
Trying to be like Phil?
No, I like the stock hood look, for sure. So,
If you don't peel your sunroof back, you're good.
yeah, no, the sunroof will not be getting peeled on this one. Anything else, Ben? That's pretty much it. But we're so close to being so consistent and so fast. We're so close to being consistently fast. Let's take a walk over here, Ben. It's time to fill the people in. So we are going to do work in this video. We're going to put the transmission in, but hit him with the facts. Eddie Murphy. You got a 400 for it. You got all the parts to build it. You just need to put it together. Then what?
What do you mean, then what?
Then what?
I'm going to take the turbo off of it.
You're going to take the turbo off of it. Wes, do you hear this?
Yeah.
That's witchcraft.
Taking the turbo off. What are you going to put as a replacement for the turbo?
Set of headers.
And then what?
A plate.
And what else?
Carburetor.
A carburetor.
Yep.
A freaking carburetor. A dude's going to put you're going to put a carburetor? A carburetor.
Hey, can we put a mailbox on top of it, a bird catcher?
Honestly, I could put a throttle body on it, but
Then you need fuel injector. Then I need
a dominator to run the dry
nitrous.
But if I just put a carburetor on it, then it would just run a 6LS box.
All wants a bird catcher on it.
Can we put a bird catcher on it?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
And zoomies.
I want something that you can take out to like a bad track.
A bad track, yeah.
Or like one of these like no prep deals where they're out there running for like 500 bucks, and there's just like no prep. I mean,
everyone out there
it's
stinks.
It's not a no prep race. It's literally just like
or highway
Friday night.
Yeah.
Like you go out there and
it's not meant to be no prep.
They start at mid track, so like your turbos make too much power for that stuff.
We saw that with Phil. Phil goes out there and knocks tires off, and you can't get mad. It just literally has too much power.
Phil's car's not even like as extreme like as like that. I mean, shoot, it makes half the power that car makes.
Oh, Phil probably makes a third of that power.
So I mean, turbos just make too much power for that.
So, breaking news, hot off the press, Ben is going carbureted.
I'll probably put an active throttle body on it later on.
Yeah.
It's just a 5.3. There's no
It's probably going to be fun with the carburetor.
There's no sense in putting anything
Can't wait to be
better than a
motor
carburetor.
purging all over the place.
Motor purge?
Yeah.
Boy,
I won't not have motor purge.
Heavy breathing. This is going to be awesome. So that's what's up next. You got a badass Stranger in. You got a bunch of stuff suspension-wise in the back. You got a K-member up front. The 5.3 is in there. Turbo kit will be for sale. It's a T488 bolt-on any Fox Body LS swap. Set up for any standard size intercooler. And that's it.
Having a regular, like, non-motor purge is like the equivalent of like putting a air filter on your turbo and having like a T6 big hot side and running like a reducer to like a 4 inch or 3 inch exhaust.
How much spray are you gonna put on it?
I'm gonna start with 300 and we're gonna probably
on a
work
stock
up,
5.3.
upwards of 450.
So keep pistons around. We need to make this an outlaw King member so we could change pistons in the car.
I have been told that and confirmed that a 425, 430 works on 5.3.
All right, well, guys, that's what's coming up. Hot news, hot off the press. Ben is going carbureted with Eddie Murphy, and then coming to the street near you. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. Something different. Where are we putting the zoomies though? We're putting zoomies on it.
Start with the 300 though. We'll work our way up from there.
Will we be able to get it to light the candles?
Yeah. I was thinking about coming out right here.
Zoomies?
Just one.
Just like one, just a duck.
We put like a beautiful polished bullhorn on this thing.
Yeah.
Zoomies, but to do zoomies and make them look good, you have to come out with each one, and that takes a ton
Of room, yeah.
You gotta cut.
You could just make a collector,
Yeah.
or you could do the right out here with a big bullhorn.
I'd go down here, out the front bumper.
4-inch bullhorn,
Polished.
5.3. Let's
Polished.
get it. All right, that's goals. Before Christmas, we're gonna be tearing our 6th motor out of this thing. I said we were gonna come in here and do a bunch of work. We're gonna have this knocked out in 20 minutes, and we haven't even touched any tools. So let's get this transmitting in the cow. Oh, Power Glide's so heavy. Phil got the wobbliest Oh God. Oh God. Phil got the wobbliest transmission jack they make.
God, this thing's so fast it peeled
Whoever made
badge
it
off of
Yeah.
peeled the date off of it too.
All right, Wes. We're gonna film this. You hold the back of the transmission. We're gonna see if Ben can get the old slideroo converter slippage 6000 done in one swing. It's tough because this one's got this one's tough. That thing's extra full too.
Alright.
Here we are, guys. The first attempt. This will be unedited footage. What's your strategy, Ben? Talk them through it first.
You gotta look and see where the pump plugs are. You stand back. You can see that we're at like 11 and 5. So I'm gonna aim at 11 and 5. And then get up there.
Hold on to it, West. West. Oh! Wow. Oh, wow. One try. He's showing off.
It's in there.
That'll take me at least 10 tries. And a bucket of high guard.
A bucket of high guard.
Alright.
Look at minor drippage. Very minor.
Hold on, let me
We're front heavy now. Things started wobbling all over the place.
All right, we got a little bit of action going on here. Oh no. Oh, Ben. It about blew all the way off. The wastegate. It's literally cracked all the way up to this side. You guys can't see it. It's going to be super hard to show you. My new camera doesn't really focus that well.
Oh, God.
Look at how bad it's cracked all the way around. Look how ugly that is. That thing tried to come off.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think we need to add a brace, don't we?
Yeah.
Something small underneath. Do that.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're ditching the dump tubes because it's starting to bang so hard on the two-step, and then just holding all of this weight, like just up here with no support, it starts shaking and it's starting to crack the welds on the dump tubes. And are you looking to see on this one? This one you can't even really find. I don't even know where it's at. This one here on this side, this dump tube, right up here, right here is what we're talking about, cracked almost all the way around. So what we're doing is we're taking the wastegates off. We're obviously running no hood, so we're taking the wastegates off, and instead of running them down with a dump tube, we're just going to run them up and vent them like that. So just vent it atmospherically. So I'm switching the inlets and outlets for the dome and wastegate pressure, and we're getting ready to put the transmission back in the car. So plugging away here, just got to do a little welding repair, add a brace, and then hopefully we're good. Car still needs a head gasket or two. Wes, it needs a head gasket, huh?
Pretty bad.
Yeah. All right. Transmission's in there. Bell housing bolts are in there. Going to put the converter bolts in here shortly. Just getting the... Oh, it's different wiring now for the trans brake, huh? We're going to have to... We got like 28 million different things going on here. Going to put the shift linkage in there. Transmission cross member. Wes ran and got some Loctite, so we can put the converter bolts in there with extra Loctite. Luckily, this is a roller bearing tail shaft, so drive shaft, strange yoke, everything works good. Roller bearing for life. Other than that, do we change the oil? No, don't change the oil? Okay.
So after the last time we changed it.
I agree. That's why I asked. I didn't just do it, I asked first. Ben, we're not changing the oil.
Oil?
Not changing the oil.
Ever. Alright.
Yeah. You know what happens when we do an oil change?
Blows up.
Oh,
Break
yeah.
the crank.
Oh, yeah. Snap. All right, we just switched these up. So I switched each side. So before it would sit on the car like this, and now it sits facing up. So our vacuum lines are going to be on the correct side, and it's literally just going to vent straight out of there. So hopefully it doesn't burn anything, and it works well. And I don't know. I feel like at this point, it's going to end up getting holes cut in the hood, and that's just going to be easier than redoing the turbo kit for all that. So, oh, the flex plate turning tool.
Shout out to Andrew.
Andrew, I think it was Andrew who sent that. You guys are getting the bolts tightened up. I just got that figured out. The crack is still enormous. Literally the great manifold crack of 2019.
Alright. Send it.
All right, guys, you know the deal. The transmission in the cow was in there. We just got to fill it up with fluid. We got the gates off of the turbo system, got it kind of grinded down, cleaned up. We're just going to MIG weld it at this point in time, just so we can get it filled in there. God, I don't know why. I literally just bought this brand new camera, and the focus on it is so terrible. Guys, not recommending the new Canon G7X Mark III. Alright, hopefully now y'all can see this crack. Oh, and there, dude, Canon, get your stuff together. There it is. There's the crack, and it cracks down lower as well. Like, this is just kind of it, like, sticking up. So we just got to sand down this more. We're just going to MIG weld over all of this and just kind of fill it in, and then later on we're going to put a brace underneath. But for now, we're just going to run the dump tubes facing up.
I'm ready.
You're going to weld it?
Yeah. Nice.
Alright. I hear you. Let me get a wastegate to show these people. God, for everyone that's complaining about the autofocus, I'm more mad than you because I just bought this $high camera. But anyways, hold on, this one. So I switched the sides of the plugs and the prongs or whatever the hell they are. I don't have a V-band here, but the fire ring is in there. So it is literally going to sit just like that. I think like canted out like that looks good, don't you?
It's pretty solid.
No point to go straight up. We'd go like that, kind of at an angle, and the other one's gonna have to go more straight up so it doesn't melt, which it probably will melt my fuse block. I didn't think of that. But hey, Ben, is my fuse block going to be melted with the atmospherically vented wastegate right there? No? Alright, well I'm cool with it. I think it'll do just fine. Should I put the little dumps on there and just cut them so they stick up a little bit?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but you can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both pretty much straight. Yeah, I know. Wes, how upset are you with the new autofocus on this?
It's bad.
I don't know.
It makes it tough on me, you know?
It makes it tough, yeah, because I want to get you guys good footage, but it's
Everybody
just...
thinks I'm just a bad videographer, but in real life, I mean,
It's just the camera.
it's the struggle. It's the way of the road. Sometimes
Way
she
of the
goes,
road.
but 90% of the time she don't go.
She don't go, so... hard work by Wes, Ben. I appreciate it. Wes, I appreciate it. Going to Red Springs tomorrow, so got the transmission in. Just kind of fixing this stuff up. Really hoping that I got a feeling that we'll be back to where we were with the 400 with the cow after this outing. I think we're gonna be there, like super close. All right, well that's gonna wrap today's video. We got that race on the 19th. Don't forget about that. Limited edition shirts for Breast Cancer Awareness Month with a portion of the proceeds going to Breast Cancer Foundation. So check those out in the merch link below. All my other shirts are down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload. Dab on them.